Good day and welcome to your Friday episode of the Sport Rep Show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraitha and I'll be your host for today. Of course, unpacking the latest fixtures in and beyond Namibian borders. There is plenty of action scheduled to take place this weekend, starting off today. And now for the latest on the hit list. Let's just take a look at the weekend fixtures starting from Friday. Of course, motorsport at the Tony Rust racetrack west of Windhoek there. We have Motorsport Expo 2025, the high octane festival. Drift Mania promises Namibia's biggest motorsport weekend of the year. The Friday program entrance is 130 Namibian dollars. It includes exhibitions, motorsport and dealerships from 10 which is the morning which started, and then the spinning from 1800 hours and drag racing from 1930. The Saturday program also continues with entrance as 160 includes fast bait from 8 o'clock in the morning, exhibitions, motorsports and dealerships from 9 in the morning, Gymkhana from 1700 hours, and the main event drifting from 2000 hours. A weekend pass for 220 gives full access. Tickets can be bought online via web tickets at model stores or at the gate. Swipe facilities are available there. And then we have swimming, of course, this Friday, Pupkewitz Inter-School Swimming Gala for Friday and Saturday. And then we see some gymnastics at Jan Velken Stadium, Walvis Bay, Namibia's Gymnastics Federation, FG Rhythmic Gymnastics Championship in novel divisions, hosted by Walvis Bay Gymnastics Club on Friday and Saturday. Adults 20 Namibian dollars, children under 12 10 Namibian dollars. And football will be back as well today, which is the Premier League. Of course, very big warm welcome to the Premier League, which returns after being on hold due to the lack of sponsorship. We have that is at the Windhoek Independence Stadium, Unam FC versus Ongos. That match will open up this season. And then pedal at Nam Pedal in Olympia. That is the Namibia Hockey Union host a fun event as a fundraiser for its men's and women's junior teams that qualified and will compete at the FIH Under-21 World Cup tournaments. Men in India in November, women in Chile in December. Entries are 2,500 per team. The contact is Janine, which is at 0811 22 4833. On Saturday, the venue will host the knockouts and finals of the Alex Forbes Windhoek Leagues. And then mountain biking in the Kunene region, of course, the Madiza Challenge since 2022 will be another epic adventure in Namibia's wild northwest of Friday and Saturday. The beautiful Madiza camp is situated between Uisk and Korigas of the C35 and on the D2612 road, which is 18 kilometers towards Tweefontein on the Quantap River. This year's event include a new 2 daily Bethlon 75 kilometer MTB plus 21 kilometer trail run, 2-day MTB stage race, 150 kilometers and 75 kilometers MTB, 35 kilometers, 35 fast kilometers as well. We also have the Cricket ICC Women's World Cup in Colombo, Pakistan women versus Sri Lanka. That is 11:30 already started, of course. And the Rugby United Championship, Glasgow Warriors versus Bulls tonight at 20:45. English Premier League, Football League there, Leeds United battles West Ham as well today at 2100 hours. And then we take a look at on Saturday, which is the 25th of October, club cricket Namibia T20 Premier League Challenge. There we have Wanderers Field, which will be APS Wanderers versus CCD Tigers at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then Wanderers Field again, ATS All Boys versus Trustco United at 1400 hours. And then we look at to road running at the Walvis Bay Lagoon. OTB Events present a mental health fun run 2025, offering distances of 2 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and 21 kilometers respectively. The charity event is to benefit Home Away from Home, which fits 200 to 600 children. That's every Sunday. No prizes to be won, but every participant will receive a finisher medal. The top 25 finishers for 10 kilometers and 21 kilometers will receive goodie bags. And then rugby at the Hage Geingob Stadium. Of course, the Ongos Sevens. This one is big. It will be the Ongos Valley Sevens Championship round matches from 8 in the morning until the cup final at 1940. Women Wanderers Bokkies, Rehoboth Bokkies Pool A, Assassins Sevens Western Cape, Kara's Dream FNB Western Suburbs, FNB Rehoboth, FNB Wanderers. And Pool B will see Wits Barbarians of South Africa, Central Dream Team, Trustco United, FNB Grootfontein, FNB Rio Falcon. Pool C will see FNB Kudus, Erongo Dream Team, FNB Unam Ongos Invitational, and FNB Dolphins. And then volleyball at the MTC Dome in Swakopmund. Also on Saturday, the MTC Volleyball National League 8th and final round. It is the 8 women's team, which is men's and women's here. Matches from 9 o'clock most of the day. Beach volleyball once again at A Shipena with Afrocat and Dynamo presenting a 3-a-side tournament, of course, taking place on Saturday. And then there's also some beach volleyball at Swakopmund. Team Philippe presents a corporate and social beach volleyball tournament there. And then golf at Windhoek Golf Club, Namibia Amateur Ladies, Unam NLOG. And then it will continue, of course, on Saturday with some Namibia Premier League, as you can see for yourself there at the Ocho. It's Mighty Gunners versus Live Fighters at 1600 hours on Saturday. Windhoek Independence Tigers versus Young African 1600 as well. Kahanja United versus Bucks Buccaneers 1600 hours on Saturday in John Wilkins Stadium. Walvis Bay 11 Arrows versus Blue Waters. And then we have some horse racing at Rehoboth. The Angermund Racing presents the annual Standard Bank Alex Angermund Race Day. Gates open at 9 o'clock in the morning. It is indeed a packed weekend. Cricket, ICC Women's World Cup International there, Australia women versus South Africa women. And then rugby, international rugby, which is Japan versus Australia on Saturday. And then the rugby championship, you can see the fixtures: Lions versus Ulsters, Dragons, Ospreys, Benetton versus Stormers. A lot of fixtures there. We also have some boxing. London, United Kingdom, Joseph Parker of New Zealand will face Fabio Watley of the UK in another one. And mixed martial arts as well. UFC title fight. Tone Aspinall faces Cyril Gain. Also, that is on Saturday. And we look at Sunday Football Premier League, Windhoek Independence Stadium, Champions African Stars against Commerce Nampol. The Football English Premier League will also take place. There are big matches as well on Sunday there. All these matches beginning at 1600 hours. You have Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Manchester City, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Wolves versus Burnley, and Everton, Tottenham Hotspurs. So it does indeed promises to be a top weekend in terms of sport codes. There is a lot taking place, so you can choose either of the events of your choice in order to enjoy this. Let us now take a short break, and after that we return with more news.
Experience the fast and the fierce at the Ongus Valley Sevens Rugby Tournament. Catch your favorite local club teams plus 2 teams from the Boerland Western Cape battle it out to be the ultimate Sevens champions. 24 and 25 October at Huggy King op Stadium Windhoek, featuring a kiddies area, fan activations and spot prizes for the best supporters. Secure your tickets at eticket.my.na and follow OV7s on social media for updates.
Now, I'm sure many would be making their luck this weekend in terms of betting. There's so much at stake, and there is a Soccer 13, of course, where millions will be given away this weekend in the JSB Bet segment. Brian Munango and Javon Wilson share more of that with us.
So, viewers, like I said on this episode for today, this is my focus. This is all I'm doing. It looks like money. It can be money. You can turn it into money. And I am joined by none other than my brother, Javon Wilson, to help us break it all down. And brother man, how you doing?
Doing pretty well. As you see, I'm dressed in the Julinho attire, the team that we do support. Unfortunately, our match will not be over this weekend. It has been suspended or has been postponed, I would say, due to what happened last week, tragically. But yeah, we're looking forward to the new football season in Namibia.
Look, like you said, condolences to the family, and I think we just have like a short 5 to 8 seconds, 8 seconds of silence to just honor the family, and then we can continue with our program. Okay, Javon Wilson. I have these. Probably everyone has been wondering why I have them. I think we get right into it. We have the match of the week, of course. So let's have a look at that quickly to just see which games we're looking forward to this upcoming weekend. The El Clasico is the match of the week. I think straightforward, Real Madrid are winning this game. I know Barca have been dominating this game for a while now, but Arda Güler, Kylian Mbappe, most probably the most informed striker right now ahead of Haaland. I think they win this one.
Look, it's quite interesting that you mentioned Arda Güler because I'm looking forward to seeing another young fella on Sunday play for Barcelona. His name is Rooney. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him. I haven't seen much, but he's an exciting player to watch. So it's one player that I will tell you to look out for, to watch out for. It's going to be an interesting match. In my bet slip, I will obviously include both teams to score in that fixture.
Okay.
In all bets. But we look forward to that. As you see on your screen, you predict the score, you tag 3 friends, mention us in your story, and you can win your chance share of 5,000 in free bets.
Get the prediction correct. Tag 3 friends. Kakelo, listen, it's none of you. Take 3 friends, and then when you take 3 friends, if your prediction is correct, you win your share of $5,000 in free bets. That's a lot of money. Cool. Javon, everyone is wondering, Brian is now talking a lot. We don't have a lot of time. Break it down for the people. Everyone, please listen attentively. I will not be repeating anything that this man says. Cool.
Yeah, so we have the massive pool tomorrow, 25th of October, the over 100 Namibian dollars, 100 million in the pool. The guaranteed jackpot is 62 million Namibian dollars, which basically means if you are the only winner, you get the entire 62 million. If there's more than one winner, they will share whatever that over 100 million Namibian dollar pool then is. For example, if it's 120 million, there's 2 winners, it will be then 60 million each, and so on and so forth. So as you see, you have the coupons here. You need to mark Sport 10 for those punters that are new to us. Pool 1, Soccer 13, and then you predict which permutation or which outcome per match on that coupon. So obviously in any football match you can only have 3 possible outcomes, which is the home team to win, which is a draw, or the away team to win. So it's 2 Namibian dollars per line. That's per selection per game. So if you are going to select, for instance, the first match, Brentford and Liverpool, you're not too certain there with the Liverpool coming off what United did to them.
You can go for a draw and a Liverpool
That's a double chance. So now your bet, instead of 2 Namibian dollars, is 4 Namibian dollars. The next game you have United up against the Brighton. If you're also not certain there, you want a double chance, or if you want to field it, which is basically selecting all 3 possible
Options,
outcomes,
yeah.
which means that particular line you get correct already. It will be
Regardless of what happens, yeah.
Exactly. So then it will be 4 times 3, which is now 12 Namibian dollars, and so on and so forth. And that's how you calculate. That's how you calculate your bet.
Okay, so I hope you guys understand that you need these. You need these. So you have to go to the shop, get you these, fill them in, and then give them back into the shop. And then after this weekend, we are all going to be Jechek. Hey, on celebrate Biki. But speaking of the games, let's have a look at the quick games again. I think I want to hear your thoughts. You most probably studied the card already. It will be coming up shortly on the screen. So I just want you to tell us a bit about who you think, where we should go. Give us like a blueprint, give us a direction, so that for those that do not know, I mean, you see the guys that are sitting there, they're wondering, I want this money, but I don't know what's going on here. Especially my brother Santos, they're struggling. So it's our cameraman is like, I want the money, but I don't know how. So
yeah,
give me a
look,
short of how.
obviously it depends on your budget, how much you have to spend. And there's 2 ways to look at it. If you notice, there's only 4 games that are from the Premier League. In that 13,
that makes it
in the
tough.
13. It's
That
very
makes it
tough.
tough for
Only
me.
4 games. So you can look at perhaps bankering, which is putting all the money on those favorites, which is Liverpool, United, Chelsea, and Newcastle, and then try to play around with the Championship and League One games.
Okay.
Or you can look at perhaps an upset there with Brentford, Brighton, Sunderland, and perhaps Fulham getting a possible result or a draw. And then bankering a couple of the Championship and League One games. So there's various ways that you can look at it. Look, if I asked ChatGPT what is the maximum amount of different permutations that one can get out of these 13 matches, and it's close to 1.6 million different options that you can have. So it's very difficult to catch. We all know that. Very possible. We've seen last year October, we had 2 massive winners within the space of 1 week, 7 million. And 6 million respectively.
Yes.
So it is possible. 62 million for one Namibian client is possible, and we look forward to paying that client out on Monday.
There you have it, viewers. So we'll be seeing you guys next week. After this show, I have a lot, like I said. I'll give these guys a couple, maybe one each. We'll see how that goes. But after that, I'm just gonna go sit down, apply my mind, place this bets. $2 is not a lot of money. And then after that, we'll be giving you the updates next week. Maybe I'll come out as a millionaire. Who knows? You never know. Maybe you can win yourself some money as well. But from Brian Munango and Javon Wilson, that's all the time that we do have for you. So bet with the best and make sure you get on this ones.
Well, as Namibia's rugby national team prepares for a big tournament in terms of qualifying, their last chance of qualifying to the World Cup, Ford has also joined the fray and, of course, making a partnership with the team visiting the Ford offices as well. So let us just enjoy that video from with Diana Master there, and after that it will be we will leave you with the Trustcore United Awards. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha. See you tomorrow on the Wrap Up Show. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am now joined by Gianluca. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. So how was your little test drive? How did that go?
That was fun.
It was
It
fun.
was really fun. It's a big car, and I think it's a family car. It's really nice.
So what was the purpose of that test drive?
It was to see how the car is, and of course we have a deal now with Ford. So checking out the cars and just showing how cool the cars really are.
Yeah. Okay, that's amazing. All right. So obviously you guys are heading to Dubai, right? Because this is the last chance for you to qualify for the 2027 Rugby World Cup.
Yeah.
I can imagine tensions are running high.
Yeah, no, definitely. We had a chance. Lost to a good Zimbabwean side, but we have a second chance now. I don't think we're going to waste that.
Okay, so speaking of, the squad hasn't been announced just yet, but I assume the whole squad is preparing.
Yeah, a couple of folks came in. I think training's been going really well. I think our high performance training is doing right now, preparing ourselves for the teams we're about to face and different styles of plays we're going to face. And I think training's going well so far.
Okay, so speaking of, like you said earlier, they do have different play styles. How are you preparing for each team?
It's a bit difficult to say. The Samoans play a kind of loopy rugby where they don't ever kill the ball. So it's going to be double tackles, things like that, and trying to slow down the ball the whole time, not giving them the chance
Yeah.
to play their kind of rugby.
Yeah, I assume so. All right, so win or lose, you're obviously going to take away something from this. What's that one thing?
I mean, I'm still young. I'm a youngster in the squad now, so I mean, going into this tournament, there's a lot of things you can take from it, especially the experience. I mean, there's a lot of things you can experience, like the scrums, the lineouts, the physicality. I think it's going to be a massive difference in the style we've played until now. So I think there's a lot of things I can take out from that and take with me back home.
Okay, and what are some of the expectations? Because obviously the biggest expectation is that you qualify.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, that is the biggest expectation, but what other expectations do you have?
I think the main focus right now is playing our style of rugby. You know, trying to do the best that we can.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to sit and watch their kind of rugby. We want to play our own type of rugby. So I think that's the biggest thing we're concerned about right now.
Okay, so I wish you guys all the best, and of course, safe travels. We're looking forward to seeing you guys qualify. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. You're probably very, very nervous. So is the rest of the team.
I think excitement, nervousness. There's a lot of different feelings in the squad, but it's a good crowd.
It's
right
a good
now,
crowd.
yeah. And I think the feelings are a lot better after the African Cup. So I think we're in a good situation to go out and do the best that we possibly can for
Yeah.
the country.
Okay, and when do you guys go into camp?
So we're currently starting with camp. We're gonna travel to Boland in I think the 31st
Okay.
this month. And from there we're going to Dubai. So
Okay.
yeah, but we're gonna train the whole time, stay active. You know, do the
Yes.
best that we can.
Because I mean, like I said earlier, this is the last chance.
It's not-
Everything is at stake.
Everything else.
Everything is at stake. All right. Thank you so much once again for taking the time to do this interview. Again, we wish you all the best. We do hope that you do qualify.
Thank you very much. We
You
appreciate
cannot
it.
disappoint me specifically.
Okay. We'll
And
try our
everybody
best.
else.
We'll try our best.
All right. Stick around. We'll head back to studio.
Ja, dis 'n emosionele dag eintlik want Robba it's been a long time en nie net as 'n speler nie, maar ook as 'n vriend, as 'n coach, as 'n mentor in baie opsigte. Ons het begin by hierdie klub en ons het niks gedoen nie en ons het hier by hierdie klub gestaan met hekke wat letterlik en deure wat letterlik gaan toemaak. En ons was 4 manne wat braai gehou het hier in Arima Skor in Simbabasia om te kyk wat ons kan doen om die klub se deure oop te hou. Ons het nie daardie geweet wat die impak gaan wees oor jare waar ons vandag sit nie. Ek meen ons het daai tyd gesit met 'n gebroke klubhuis sonder krag, sonder water. Ons moes letterlik mense bel om geld in te versamel om net die sproeiers op die veld aan te kry. Gerson moes pype pak. Dat ons net nie op 'n sementblok speel Saterdag nie. So dit kom 'n lang pad Robba en ek moet vir jou sê jou commitment en jou integriteit en jou loyaliteit in hierdie klub kan niemand eers betwyfel met 'n geringste nie. Jy's regtig 'n United man in jou hart. Jy het regtig alles gegee wat jy kon gee. En ek dink nie dit is verby nie. Ek dink daar's nog baie in jou. Maar ek dink dit is tyd vir 'n breek vir jou en ek dink jy voel dieselfde. Maar ek wil net 'n bietjie deur Robbie se loopbaan loop saam met julle. Gee my 'n bietjie tyd. Robbie het hier aangekom as 'n rugby speler en hy het homself vinnig bevind as 'n cricketspeler ook. Ons het 'n paar games hier saam cricket gespeel en ek kan trots sê ons was deel van die span wat Wanderers 1 op hierdie veld gewen het in hulle glorie dae. Ons het nog 'n potjie kosdag hier gehad ook na die tyd. En soos julle kan verstaan, is die Wanderers maar nie baie happy geweest met dit nie, maar dit het gebeur, gaan kyk maar. En